they are the ones who will stand behind the guns when they execute people. Hi there, I'm out here walking the dogs and they just spotted a squirrel, so this should be fun. I have wanted to talk about the topic of this video for a long time, and previously I thought if I make a video about this and I say what I mean about this, there will be lots of pushback, which is okay, but I thought maybe I will wait, because the truth will reveal itself and it did, you know. It's doing that every day now. Well, the topic of this video is, who are the people we need to watch out for in a SHTF scenario? It doesn't really have to be a you know, complete collapse of society situation, but any situation where resources are scarce, you know, for example, if people start starving with the lockdowns, with the COVID and the whole mess there, this being YouTube, I'm just saying the words, not saying what I mean, what I think about it. But one thing has become painfully obvious. It's the fact that there is one kind of people that is making a lot of problems for other people, and it's that kind of people I would like to talk about now. The kind of people I'm talking about is people who love rules. It's the kind of people who need rules in their lives, who need regulations. I'm not talking about the Karens. I don't like that term, by the way, but I know people who are named Karen, and they are nice people. No, I'm talking about the kind of people who thinks it's okay that people with different opinions are silenced. And we've seen that a lot now lately, because whenever there is a demonstration against the lockdowns, you will have people saying, you know, on social media and so on, well, they should all be jailed. They're all idiots and they should not be allowed to be out in the streets. They should not be able to speak. They shouldn't have freedom of speech, essentially. That's what they are saying. And it's also, at least in Norway, I've seen several people saying that we should have a much greater degree of segregation now that we have the COVID passport and all that, the vaccine passport. We should have a greater degree of segregation, which is crazy when you think about it, but that's what they're saying. And you need to take into account that for that kind of human beings, they find life complicated in general. You know, life is complicated, but that's why they love these rules. That's why they love and want more rules, and they would rather have a lower quality life, right, with rules, than a higher degree of quality in their life with less rules, if you know what I mean. They are not really into freedom. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. There's a difference between walking around with a camera like this in a city, which I don't think I ever have done, but I've seen other YouTubers doing that all the time. And when you do that here, people will stop and start talking with you, like as if they haven't seen a camera before. It's not the rebels that will cause trouble in an SHTF scenario. It's not the rule breakers, it's not the free thinkers, it's not the, you know, the village idiot. I'm a bit like the village idiot, you know, walking around with a camera, at least in this area. It is the rule lovers, if I can say that. No, it's the people who love the rules. They are the ones who will be making life difficult for other people. At least in a situation where you still have a government in place. And even in a complete destruction of all structures of society, you will have a government in place for a long time, and they will be causing problems as long as they are in place. I truly believe that. I don't think that the government will be helping people. They will fend for themselves, you know. They will become an entity that protects its own interests. That's what we're seeing when countries break apart, and when you know, we've seen that happen before. So yeah, beware of the people who love the rules. They are the ones who will stand behind the guns when they execute people. They are the ones who were the ones who sent the Jews off to the concentration camps during World War II, the Second World War. And people seem to forget that it was actually the police, the Norwegian police force, who enabled and helped and actually did, they themselves helped getting the Jews on the, you know, onto boats down to the concentration camps during the Second World War in Norway. It was not the rule breakers, it was the people maintaining law and order who did that. And there is something about that kind of human beings. I just don't like those people. I can't stand them, actually. I don't know what it is. Maybe they are, you know, not that bright. Maybe it's a question of intelligence. I don't know. But there is a special kind of people who they stop thinking when they have a set of rules. You know, it's like, well, you can't do that because the rules say this and that. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. And I hope you enjoyed the video. It was difficult to film it because the dogs are pulling me back and forth. That's life. Okay, have a nice day.